My parents are very supportive of my comedy, but they are Jewish, which I feel like means every compliment they give me is kind of wrapped up in a little insult. Do you know what I mean? Like, my dad saw me do a solo show, and he said after, "Wow, that could have been a Netflix special. The quality on those has really gone down a lot." Damn. Getting negged by my own dad. Fucked up. I don't like negging. This one guy skinny shamed me. He looked right at me and said that having sex with a skinny girl is like sitting in an uncomfortable chair. I was like, that's not true. Sex with me is a lot different than sitting in a chair. Like, a chair would never laugh at you. A chair would never prey on your insecurities. A chair supports you, but I won't. I am autistic, and I do feel like as an autistic woman, I tend to attract a lot of creeps. Because I actually prefer it when men stare at my chest when they talk to me. I meet a nice, respectful guy, and I'm like, hey, eyes down here, buddy. No. Honestly, like, I don't know why it's so hard to find a boyfriend, right? Like, men should be lining up to date me. It's like, man, I am prepared to offer you one wild night of off the walls, anything goes, do whatever you want sex. And all I'm asking in exchange is 40 years of your eternal devotion. And not to call me crazy when I do a bunch of crazy shit. I feel like that really quieted the room when I said that I would have crazy sex. I didn't mean with any of you guys. Maybe if you take me out to dinner, nice. No, I do feel like my last boyfriend treated me very well, right? He had to, because we met in my late 20s. And I feel like a crucial part of being that age is learning the exact dollar amount of stuff a man has to buy you before you'll put out. I was doing the mental math the night we met. Like, okay, a $14 glass of Prosecco, half a Greek salad. Hell yeah, this guy's getting lucky tonight. I'm not saying I'm a prostitute or anything, that's not it. I'm just not a cheap fuck anymore. That shit is for younger women who don't know what they're worth. Okay. I know my value on the fair market. I'm worth at least half a Greek salad. Keep that in mind, all of you men who are paying the check right now on a date. Yeah. You can't put a price on love, but you can put a dollar sign on pussy. And but no, I do, like, the other thing is, like, right, I feel like sometimes men will hear a woman talking about sex, and they'll think that they can say and do whatever they want to her, and they'll still have a chance. And it's like, no, I might be a slut, but you still have to be polite. But, no, I do think dating is really hard in New York, right? Like, all I'm looking for is somebody with the right amount of depression. Like, not so sad that they're no fun to be around, but not so happy that they leave me. I wish you could just come out and ask people how depressed they are, right? Like, when you watch Bambi, do you cry at the end because his mom dies? Or is it because life is meaningless? Have any of you ever had to break up with someone because they were too depressed? Because I have, and let me tell you, there's no way to do it without sounding like an asshole. Like, my ex told me that his therapy group said they struggled to find his problems interesting. I was like, oh, is this the wrong time to tell you that I feel the same way? I'm also vegan, and I think a lot of people assume that just because I'm vegan, Why is me being vegan funny? Do you hate animals? Okay. A lot of people assume that I want to date vegan men, and I'm like, no. Vegan men are pussies. Right? Like, in a relationship, somebody needs to be willing to deal with the freaking spider in a manner other than placing it in affordable housing. I went out with this vegan dude once. We were walking through the park, and he was like, hold on, stop. I think that mouse might be sick. He kneeled down, and he was like, yeah, I think it's got a broken leg. You guys, he called an animal shelter like it was 911. Like, yes, hello? I'm here in Prospect Park with an injured mouse. And the operator said, sir, let it die. It's just a mouse. The final straw was that he invited me back to his place for dinner after, and there was a jar of curry paste that neither one of us could open. And you know what they say. If you don't have good jar opening hands, you don't have good choking hands, and that's a deal breaker. I need someone who can protect me. Sorry, did you guys think I meant something else?